As we unravel the story of Bluetooth, we find ourselves transported back to the 10th century. This is a time renowned for its warriors and explorers, the Age of Vikings, a period marked by shipbuilding, exploration, and conquest. But amidst the tales of raids and expeditions, there's a story of unity, a story that resonates with us even today. Enter King Harald Bluetooth, a ruler whose reign was characterized by a significant shift in the Nordic region's socio-political landscape. Born into the royal lineage of Denmark, Harald assumed the throne following the death of his father, King Gorm the Old. But he was not just another king in the annals of history. Harald Bluetooth's rule was instrumental in uniting disparate and often warring factions in parts of what are now Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. His reign saw the construction of fortresses and other structures, signifiers of a centralized power. But perhaps the most significant achievement of King Harald Bluetooth was the introduction of Christianity to Denmark and parts of Norway. This was a monumental shift, moving these regions away from their pagan roots and towards a unified religious belief system, further consolidating his rule. King Harald Bluetooth's reign, however, was not without its challenges. His efforts to unify and Christianize these regions were met with resistance. Ultimately, he was overthrown by his own son, Sweyn Forkbeard. Yet, despite his tumultuous reign, Harald Bluetooth's legacy as a unifier endured. His name has been etched into the annals of history, symbolizing a drive for unity amid diversity. Fast forward to the present day, and we find that King Harald Bluetooth's legacy has transcended time and space. It's ingrained in a technology that's ubiquitous in our daily lives, a technology that's all about connectivity and unity, much like the king it's named after. In a way, this 10th century king's legacy still unites us today, in a manner most of us probably aren't aware of. So the next time you connect your phone to your headphones, remember the Viking king who strived to unite warring factions over 1,000 years ago. Fast forward to 1996, almost a millennium after King Harald's reign, when the invention that carries his name took shape. This was an era of technological acceleration, a time when the digital revolution was in full swing and the world was rapidly shrinking thanks to the rise of the internet. Amidst this backdrop, a group of tech giants, namely Ericsson, Nokia, Intel, and later IBM, embarked on an ambitious journey. Their mission? To develop a wireless technology that could enable different devices to communicate with each other seamlessly. The collaboration was not just about creating a new technology. It was about solving a problem. In the mid-90s, the proliferation of digital devices was creating a tangled web of wires and connectors. Each device spoke a different language, making communication between them a complex affair. The tech giants aimed to cut through this Gordian knot of incompatibility and create a universal medium for devices to converse. However, this was not an easy task. The challenges were manifold. To start with, they needed to create a technology that was low cost and low power. It needed to be robust enough to handle multiple connections simultaneously, yet simple enough for anyone to use. Moreover, it had to work across a wide range of devices, from mobile phones to computers, from headsets to printers. The journey was arduous, filled with stumbling blocks and dead ends. There were times when the entire project seemed on the brink of collapse, but the team persevered, driven by the vision of a wireless world. They experimented, innovated, and iterated, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. And then, in 1998, after years of relentless effort, Bluetooth was born. A short-range wireless technology that allowed devices to communicate with each other without the need for wires or cables. It was a game changer, a revolution in the world of communication technology. In the end, their collaborative efforts led to a groundbreaking invention that would forever change how devices interact. But how did this revolutionary technology end up being named after a 10th century Viking king, you might wonder? Well, let's delve into that fascinating story. The naming of Bluetooth is credited to Jim Kardach, an Intel engineer who was part of the team that developed the technology. Kardach was an avid reader of historical fiction, and during the development of Bluetooth he was engrossed in a novel about the Vikings. One character that caught his interest was King Harald Bluetooth, a 10th century Viking king known for uniting Denmark and Norway. Much like Bluetooth technology was aimed at uniting different devices. One evening, while reflecting on the day's progress, Kardach found a parallel between King Harald's legacy and the purpose of the technology he was developing. He thought of how King Harald had unified previously warring factions in Denmark and Norway, bringing them together under a single banner. In a similar vein, the technology he was working on aimed to unify various devices, allowing them to communicate seamlessly, regardless of their make or manufacturer. Inspired by this parallel, Kardec proposed the name Bluetooth for the technology, initially as a code name. The name was apt, reflecting the goal of the technology to bring together a diverse range of devices, much like King Harald had done centuries ago. The team found the idea amusing and decided to go along with it, planning to change the name later to something more techy. However, as time passed and the technology developed, the name Bluetooth began to stick. The team grew fond of it and it became part of their identity. When the time came to officially name the technology, they decided to keep Bluetooth, despite it being unconventional. The name had grown on them, and they felt it perfectly represented the essence of the technology. And just like that, a modern technology was christened with a name steeped in ancient history. But the connection between King Harald Bluetooth and this wireless technology goes beyond just the name. You see, there's a profound symbolism at play here, a reflection of the feats achieved by the Danish king. In the 10th century, King Harald was famous for unifying the warring factions of Denmark and Norway, bringing them under one rule, achieving a harmony that was unprecedented. Similar to this, Bluetooth technology has achieved its own form of unification. It has brought together a myriad of communication protocols under one umbrella, fostering harmony among devices that were once incompatible. From laptops to mobile phones, from keyboards to headphones, Bluetooth has become the universal standard for wireless communication, bridging the gap between these disparate technologies. But the tribute to King Harald doesn't stop there. The Bluetooth logo itself is a clever nod to the king. It is derived from the Nordic runes for H and B, the initials of Harald Bluetooth. The H rune, or Hagel, resembles an asterisk, while the B rune, or Bjarken, is similar to a B. Combined, they form the distinctive Bluetooth logo we all recognize today. Just as King Harald left his mark on the pages of history, the Bluetooth technology has etched itself into the fabric of our modern lives. It's fascinating to think that a 10th century king could inspire a 21st century technology. And it's not just about the technology, it's about the idea of unity, of bringing together disparate elements to create something greater. That's the essence of Bluetooth, and it's a testament to the enduring influence of King Harald. So with every device we connect, we're carrying forward a piece of a 10th century king's legacy. So to wrap things up, let's take a moment to appreciate the fascinating journey we've embarked on today. We've delved into the history of King Harald Bluetooth, a 10th century Danish king who was known for his unification efforts. This historical figure, who lived over 1,000 years ago, left such a profound mark that his name now lives on in the technology we use every day. We've also journeyed through the invention of Bluetooth technology itself, a revolutionary step in wireless communication. This innovation, born out of the 90s, was the brainchild of a collective effort by technology giants: Ericsson, Nokia, IBM, Toshiba, and Intel. It's interesting how a group of engineers working to create a wireless standard found inspiration in a medieval king. The naming of Bluetooth is indeed an intriguing tale. The technology was named after King Harald Bluetooth, symbolizing the unification of communication protocols. Much like the king's unification of Denmark and Norway, the Bluetooth logo itself is a bind rune, combining the Scandinavian runes for Harald's initials. The significance of the name Bluetooth goes beyond just a catchy moniker. It serves as a constant reminder of the technology's purpose: to unify, to connect, and to bridge gaps. Just as King Harald Bluetooth unified disparate kingdoms in the 10th century, Bluetooth technology today brings together a multitude of devices, enabling seamless communication and creating a connected world. In the end, it's not just a story about a technology, but a story about how the past can leave its mark on the future in unexpected ways. Just as King Harald Bluetooth left his mark on the world, Bluetooth technology has fundamentally changed the way we communicate and interact with our devices. It's a testament to the enduring power of history and a reminder that inspiration can come from the most unlikely places. So the next time you connect your device via Bluetooth, remember the story behind the name. It's a testament to the indelible footprints left by those who came before us.